Hello, guys. Welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're here with Bimbo Skimbo.
I'm alive. It's a miracle.
So today we're not looking at Darman, because I've been uploading so much Darman. We're gonna watch. Here's a tour of the most expensive hotel room. 100K a night. Now you might be wondering, or you might have already seen it, which is who hasn't seen it at this point?
Me.
Huh.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen it. So.
Well, you're in for a real treat. Now you might be wondering, why is it 100K a night? Well, let's see. Is there anything that makes it so expensive for a single night? You're about to find out.
Alright, here we go.
If it doesn't lag. It better not lag. It's lagging already.
It's lagging.
This is a hotel room. And not just any hotel room, but rather the most expensive hotel room on the planet at a cost of $100,000 per night. You could buy a nice house in Phoenix, or you could stay here for a week.
Okay, let's take a look at the house, the preview. The pool, to be honest, looks pretty cool. Like, for a room, it goes out, you can see the whole city. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
But what are these polka dots?
Yeah, look, it makes it look like a kindergarten room.
No one wants to see that. That looks ugly already.
First bad choice of design are the polka dots.
I don't want to get into spoilers, but a little spoiler, this is supposed to be like a hospital-themed hotel. So, we're in for a real treat.
Why is it a hospital-themed hotel? Who wants to live in that?
It's located here in the
Rich people.
Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas, and today
of course
I'm going
it's
to take you on a tour of it. I've borrowed this room courtesy of Vegas.com, which is your one-stop shop for your Vegas vacation, letting you bundle your...
What is the guy in the background doing there?
I don't know. That website reminds me of those GTA websites where you're gonna rent a hotel or something. And they always look like this.
But back to the hotel room. This is called the...
Just make it green.
Oh my god, that looks horrible.
I hate that.
I don't want to play on that at all. It just looks like crap.
Looks like someone just with explosive diarrhea.
Yeah. It looks like a Teletubby exploded on the table.
Someone ate M&Ms and had a bad meal.
Naughty time in the bathroom.
Sympathy suite, and it's basically a two-story mansion in the sky. It's effectively an all-new room as part of a nearly $700 million renovation of the Palms, and this is the crown jewel, the ultimate hotel room in Vegas, probably the most expensive hotel room on the planet.
That's all I have to say. I mean, I'm not kidding. He looks like a judge on MasterChef Canada.
Yeah, well, he's not the one. He's just doing the tour, He's
just doing the tour? Oh, okay, so that's not him?
No.
Okay.
This guy's just doing the tour. He's just doing his job. I'm sure he hates it.
It doesn't look like he hates it. I mean, well, if he has to go to a hotel room like that, I'm pretty sure he'd hate it.
He probably does. Who knows?
Yeah.
And today, I'm going to take you on a tour of it.
Yeah!
Now, eagle-eyed viewers may point out that I don't normally review hotel rooms, but I did review a few houses last year, and ever since then, people have been asking me, begging me for more property tours. So I figured why not come out to Vegas and review a hotel room that costs $100,000 a night? Seems reasonable enough. So let's get started with the tour.
You know, I was in Las Vegas.
Me too, I don't remember.
I was in it once recently. It was really cool. It was cool, man. Las Vegas is fun.
I didn't do any gambling, but I did go to that big
me either.
tower. Don't remember the
I
name.
did. I went to this really crappy, like, amusement park there called the Fun Dome. They had, like, 2 roller coasters and a really crappy SpongeBob ride.
Missed opportunity to go to the best hotel ever.
Which one?
This one.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I totally missed that opportunity. I totally should have told my mom we should get this $100,000 hotel room.
Yeah,
It just looks so awesome.
missed opportunity.
Yeah, definitely missed opportunity.
Yeah, whatever.
Things to go over. For one thing,
Okay, I skipped it.
now I'm standing here in the entry of the Empathy Suite, and a few things to go over. For one thing, it's about 9,000 square feet, and yet it only has 2 bedrooms. I'll explain why in a minute. Now, like I mentioned, this is a 2-story hotel room on the 34th and 35th floors of the Palms, making this the highest hotel room you can get in this building. Before I show you around this room, let's talk pricing. Yes, $100,000 a night with a 2-night minimum. And you don't just go on the
What?
Palms
2-night
A
minimum?
2-night minimum?
No, if anyone stays here for 1 night, they're gonna want to leave Las Vegas, if not Earth.
Yeah.
No one wants to stay here for 2 nights, let alone 1 night.
I feel like if I had money to do that, I wouldn't stay there for a night. I would probably just take a tour and not even sleep in there because it just looks dumb
Yeah.
so far, you know? I feel like it's a huge waste of money.
website and book this room, you have to apply.
Oh
and
my
then they
god, I don't
you have
care.
a $1 million
No one wants to watch this for the tour. They want to watch it to make fun of it. So stop showing us websites.
I want to see no damn websites made on Wix.com. Show me the crappy mansion hotel.
I'm just gonna.
Fast forward till he's showing off the crappy room. Wow, he's sitting there for a while. Showing off the crappy room. Wow, he's sitting there for a while.
individual pieces for just this
Oh my.
rather interesting,
Oh, okay. Spoilers.
What is...
including these sharks, which are called winner-loser. Rather interesting.
Now, who would want 2 sharks? Plastic or real? Okay, obviously not real, but on their entrance.
This is just the dumbest hotel room. Oh, let me show you my hotel room that has 2 sharks in the entrance, because we want to see that, you know.
Yeah, just great.
Show me some sharks.
Interesting thing to see right when you walk into a hotel room. But anyway, you walk into the Empathy Suite and turn
Oh, you're gonna love this. You're gonna think it's incredible.
Let's see.
to your left, and then you see a medicine cabinet, which seems oddly placed until you just discover that it too is a piece of art from Dave.
What?
This is a
That
piece
is
of.
the dumbest.
It's a
That
piece
is
of.
so dumb, and I love it so much. Why is there a medicine cabinet as an art piece in a hotel room?
Yeah, you wanna check out that. You can really see the passion they put into this.
Yeah.
It's
This really makes me beg the question whether or not money makes you dumber.
it does. Rich
Yeah, I think
people.
it does. Well, if it was an actual medicine cabinet, the medicine inside of it would be like 40 years old because no one's gonna rent this room. I mean, who in their right mind would rent this room and actually stay there for 2 nights?
How is this art? I don't.
No, I bet Jake Paul would rent this.
Damien
hate
Hirst.
Jake
This one
Paul.
is called Vegas. And the Damien Hirst theme continues throughout the room, specifically with butterflies and medicine or pills. Keep that in your mind as I'm
Butterfly. Oh, like in a kid's hospital or something?
we were in a kid's hospital, I feel like there'd be a lot more of those, like, really dumb baby toys around. Where you, like, count the dots or something like that.
And no one wants to be in a kid's hospital.
Well, I mean, there's sharks at the entrance. How is this a kid's hospital?
Okay. No, that's-
showing you around because there are a lot of rather interesting Easter eggs related to those items. And there's more art worth noting right off the bat. For instance, above the bar, you have these marlins in these glass cases, which is a really
More fish. Are those fish? Yeah, those are
cool
fish.
look you can see from a lot of different parts of the room.
It would be cool if they were real. Are they real?
I doubt. I mean, I bet the bones might be real.
Yeah, the bone.
But no, I don't think the bones are real.
If they were real, I guess it would be alright. I don't know. So stupid.
Why is the most random? They just threw a bunch of stuff into the room.
Yeah, I know
Sure,
it's
we'll deal with this.
hospital themed, and there's a shark. Like,
I'm
what?
starting to think it's aquarium themed.
So
Although my personal favorite art piece is next to the dining room table. It's this wall of pills
What?
called money.
A
You
wall
can
of
see
pills.
there's just
a wall of pills.
Although my personal favorite art piece is the wall of pills that's oddly there on the dining table.
That looks.
Why is there a wall of pills? That looks like the cabinets they keep video games in at Walmart. You know?
Oh,
Behind the glass cabinets. It reminds me of that, oddly.
that looks. That's one of the worst. No, that's still a worse thing than this. Like a lot worse. What?
Possibly
pills
worse.
and pills and more pills,
No.
and it's a rather striking look, but it's
Yeah,
one that I
it's-
find rather amusing and interesting, and
No, it's not. It's horrific. That's the word. That's the word for this hotel. Horrific.
certainly worth checking out. But let's go back to the bar.
Oh, here we go. Exciting.
Alright,
This is the
what's
worst
in-
part. The worst part of this.
And yes, this hotel room has a bar. And I can tell you right now that your hotel room doesn't. But take a look at
Is it filled with trash?
It's medical waste put into glass.
What the hell?
This is.
You could put, like, beer bottle labels, right? You could put, like, shot glasses. Half of the shot glass inside of it, you know? But you put medical waste, right? Inside of the glass at a bar.
If you want to make it medical themed, medical waste serious? Like out of all the things you could have put, you put no one wants to drink here. I would vomit. If
That's disgusting, dude.
it's medical waste. These aren't used medical supplies, to be clear, but you do have these medical gloves and pill wrappers and tubes all throughout the top of this bar. There's even a syringe or two in here.
and it's not even who came up with this. Like who who saw it in that
right
and
mind.
who thought of this and said,
"Oh,
oh,
put sharks at the entrance, medicine cabinet as art, pills, and then medical supplies for the bar in a Las Vegas hotel room."
Here, the people at the Palms told me it's a rather controversial piece, but I think it certainly looks interesting and more exciting.
I love his tone. It looks interesting.
Though I am on the verge of vomiting.
Like the cameraman holding a gun on him or something.
Yeah, he's being forced to do this.
Not that you would mistake this for your standard bar, because it has 13 seats in a hotel room. And as you can see, each of the seats has a little pill on the back. Again,
That's the thing. Like, if it were a house, then fine. But who wants a bar with 13 seats in their hotel room?
I figured it out. The person who made this hotel room is addicted to drugs.
Oh,
That's what's happening here.
and who gave them
That's my-
clearance to do this? Who?
Hey man, your guys is as good as mine. I really don't know.
Continuing the theme, of course, in this bar, you also have a sink. You have a built-in ice maker, which I love ice. I think that's a fantastic.
Yeah, I love ice.
Oh,
Hey, you
most
ever
times.
heard of that ice yet?
He probably has like a tier list of ice, you know?
Feature, and you have all the accoutrements you'd expect from a fully stocked bar. Just happens to be in your hotel room. And next up, another item. When you come behind the bar, you can see there's an iPad here, mounted on this little pedestal. And why would you have an iPad in a bar? That's
Yeah, take a wild guess. I say it's
I'd
for...
say for music.
Yes, I think it's gonna be some technological thing or something.
because this controls basically all of the comfort and convenience and tech equipment.
Yes!
That's it.
I know I've already
Right.
seen it, but I genuinely didn't remember.
Alright, well, I'll believe you. I believe you.
In this hotel room. I'm gonna go over a few of the highlights. One is that this room has 5 different climate zones. There's different climate zones in the bedrooms, different areas of the room, 5 total
that's
different
cool, I guess.
temperatures you can have as you walk through here, which is more than most people have in their homes. And of course, the crazy doesn't stop there. You can use this iPad to close the curtains. A little too bright in here for you? Just go into the curtains menu on your iPad and they will all close automatically. You don't
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty sick. I would like that.
That's the only cool thing until
But why
now.
not have practical inventions like those? Why do you have to have polka dotted like poles and then a bar full of medical waste?
That's the only decent thing.
You don't have to press a button or point a remote at something. Just do it on your iPad. And of course, you can also use the iPad to reopen all of the curtains all automatically,
That's
so
pretty
you don't
cool.
ever have to lift a finger except to tap your iPad screen.
Oh, you know what would be
Imagine
cool?
if you had to reopen the curtains yourself. That'd be dumb.
Oh, you know what would be cool? If you had like a bar, not, you know, like a brightness thingy bar,
Yeah.
but for the
Ah.
curtains to see how, you know, how open or closed you want them. By the way, what are these stickers on the windows?
Listen, man, am I seeing a band-aid, a guitar pick, a bouncy ball, and butterflies, or is that just me?
They're probably.
This
But-
is the most confusing
But
hotel room I've ever seen.
who wants stickers on their windows? Oh my.
And here's another great feature of this iPad. When you stay in a hotel, you want to put the do not disturb sign up or request housekeeping, there's a little hang tag you put on your door. In this room, you can select it through the iPad. You don't have to walk all the way to
You
the
don't have to walk. Who cares about? Well, rich people are just.
Weird.
I mean, it makes sense for rich people.
door and put a little placard there. Instead, just
Ew,
tap a
that's
button and
for
it turns
poor
on a little
people.
panel outside the door, letting housekeeping know that you're not to be disturbed or that you want housekeeping. Basically anything else. And next up, moving away from the bar, we walk now towards the living area, or one of them, and the dining room table, and here in the kitchen. Now, the kitchen is over here in a corner, probably not going to be doing much cooking or food prep while you're staying in this room, but it is here, and there's a nifty little feature. You
Oh, come, for 100K a night, that's the best they could do as a kitchen? Not even a stove?
Well, I guess rich people don't really cook, do they?
Yeah, he said that, I guess. But still,
Yeah.
just for show.
And next up, let's move back into the living area for one of the great seating areas of all time. Now, I say that in part because of this view. You look out over the strip, you can see all the other casinos, mountains in the distance, a gorgeous place to be.
Is that a great view?
I've seen better.
Yeah, it's
I've definitely seen better.
that tall building is blocking it.
Yeah, move, tall building.
But to me, the more interesting view is in here because you have the world's longest couch. Now, I don't know if this is actually the world's longest couch, but it's gotta be in the running. It kind of snakes all the way around the room, clearly custom designed for it. I counted, and you could get 30 people on here comfortably with enough room to kind of move around. You could probably get 60 people on here if you cram them all together. Not too often you see a 60-person couch, but that's the situation in the Empathy Suite.
Yeah, but who wants it, though?
Why? I mean, you could, but, I mean, you know.
Yeah, that's
Why?
That's the whole thing about these hotels. They just say, oh yeah, I have this toilet that's marble. Okay, but
60-person couch.
But why do you need it? Like, you just have it. They're just showing you stuff that sure sounds cool, but no one cares.
Yeah, no one really. I mean, and this, I quote, they were so busy thinking about whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
Yeah.
Right?
It's rich
So,
people.
what do all these people do when they're sitting on their giant couch?
Yeah,
well, the
what
answer
do
is
they do?
they can watch TV if they want to, of course. You can see there's
Okay,
a TV
let's-
here facing, like, maybe a...
Oh, you could have done better.
Yeah, you could have done a lot bigger. I have a TV bigger than that.
Yeah, that's about the size of a computer monitor. Okay, maybe a little.
You're not gonna be able to see anything.
a third of the couch. But just in case you feel like you're being left out from the TV experience, don't worry. Go along the back of the TV and you can see it's double-sided. And there's
Okay, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
that's
can see it
pretty
on the
cool.
bar. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that. That is pretty cool.
It's still too small, but still.
Yeah,
That's
I give it props.
Two
job.
good
That's a pretty
things
cool dude.
in this monstrosity of the hotel.
Not that that is the only sitting room. So if you get tired of sitting in your sitting area, you can come over here, sit in your sitting area.
Yeah, if you're tired of sitting, then you can go sit somewhere else.
If you're tired of sitting in the sitting area, meant for sitting, sit in another sitting area that's all sitting, which is a good idea.
And next up, moving on from that second living area, you come behind another wall with a giant
Go
television.
back. Go back to the pool table. Go back to the pool table.
We already saw it.
Go back. That looks like an iPad. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Well, like
If you look at the sides,
looks
Oh,
like an
it's like an iPad.
iPhone from 2040.
it's really big and it has balls on it. That sounded wrong.
Next up, moving on from that second living area, you come behind another wall with a giant television and you enter what I'm calling the game area because
Okay,
you have...
we'll skip through it. We'll skip through the pool table. Actually, I want to hear his opinion.
Is
Ball
that another,
table,
is that another
which is
wall
also-
of pills?
What?
Is that another wall of pills?
No, it's the same one.
Oh.
certainly be
okay.
interesting to play here. Over on the other side of the room, you have a foosball table, which is also
Yeah, I mean, a foosball table is a fool's ball table.
Yeah.
rather interesting because it's glass. I've never seen a
Oh, it's interesting because it's glass.
Never been
Now
seen
that
before.
that's revolutionary.
foosball table that looks like this before. Speaking of interesting looking games, back in the sitting room there's a chess set with
Oh no!
What is that?
It's like chess, but with
What are we playing?
300 and
Minecraft now?
it's chess, but with 240p. What is?
Are those squares?
That's the worst chess like table I've ever
That's
seen.
cool. I'm gonna be honest with you. It'd be cooler if each chess piece was as big as the square, so you can line it up perfectly and take up the square perfectly. You know,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
really satisfying.
But that's the worst chess. Like, I'm not a fan of the realistic ones, but those are better than whatever this is.
square pieces. Doesn't look
Just get Mario pieces.
Yeah,
Very
yeah, Mario
practical.
chess. I think that exists actually.
Yeah, it does.
practical, but it certainly looks cool.
No, it
kind of in
doesn't.
keeping with the theme of the other cool looking games. insane.
Yeah.
And as you can see, there are pills all over the wallpaper too, again, kind of in keeping with the theme. By the way, the toilet in here is one of these Japanese-style
I
high-tech
can't
toilets. You can walk up to it, it will sense your presence and automatically open, and you have a whole litany of different controls.
The toilet sensed my presence. Wow.
I sense your presence. Like, it uses the force or something.
To open the toilet.
Oh, and what is that wallpaper? Like, who wants to sit in the toilet and watch their surroundings full of pills and information? Oh,
Doctors.
Controls
rich
and features you can use, going well beyond just flush.
pressure?
Stop. Rear soft. Front wide. Pressure position. Does that say user?
What's pressure? Like,
Oscillate, pulsate, and dryer.
is it like a... Oh, it's probably like a bidet or something.
Yeah. Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, I hate that.
like that at all.
Front wide, and look at the image.
No,
like
but look at what it says on top of pressure. It says pulsate.
Oh,
I don't know why, man. Just pulsate just sounds so weird in a situation like that.
But who has time
I thought he was gonna show it. Oh, that would have been cool.
for pool or foosball or bathrooms, really, when you have this balcony? Come out from the bar and from the living areas, open the door, and you can see this is the coolest balcony I have ever seen. The coolest balcony you have ever seen. The coolest balcony anyone has ever seen. One major reason for that, of course, is the pool, which actually hangs out over the hotel.
Okay, I like it. I think
That
that's...
looks cool. You buy the butterflies and the polka dots.
Yeah. Oh, and more stickers
And more
blocking the view.
stickers. I can't see the view correctly if there's stickers.
The bright lights. You're literally than anybody else at the Palms, facing all of Las Vegas. That has got to be one of the coolest things you can do in this town. And by the way, this pool currently, I would guess about 95, 96 degrees. I'm sure you can turn it up or down, or you can just sit in here, soak,
Okay,
and
sure, that's a cool pool and whatever, but it's... The height is pathetic.
Yeah, that is
Put some
pretty-
more depth into it.
Well, I mean, it probably looks a lot more shallow from the angle above the water, because that happens. It
Oh,
looks
yeah.
shallow, but it's actually deep.
And maybe it
Well,
goes
deeper.
deeper the more you go. That would be pretty cool.
one other cool thing out here, the balcony actually opens up to the bar. You can see I can slide open these little doors and open up directly to the
one
bar. The
cares.
hotel will supply you with a bartender for a party if you want, and then they can
Oh, okay, that's...
Okay, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought it
is
just
pretty cool.
opened so you could see it, and I was like, who
Yeah.
cares? No, yeah, but if the part... No, yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Okay, so
Not
how
many
many...
bartenders that have to see the crappy medical waste bar?
serve you not just inside,
cool
but also
things.
outside, which is a pretty good situation you don't usually see in your typical hotel room. And by the way, one other item worth noting, you can see these columns on the side of this giant pool hot tub thing have these little dots on them. This is another Damien Hirst touch, all of these little multicolored dots that go up both of the pillars. I happen to like it. I think it gives this area kind of a whimsical, cool, more interesting touch.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it just makes it look ugly.
Just remove them and it will look fine.
Yeah, I think it would look cooler. Cause like
Then-
the theme is kind of like white on the outside, you know?
Yeah.
There's still a lot more to show you. I haven't even taken you upstairs yet to see the rest. So we go
No, I don't want to see the
again,
upstairs.
keeping with the butterflies. And next,
Okay, let's
scene,
skip through it. Okay, the bedroom.
Pearl up in
Oh,
What the hell is
and
that?
hang out if that's what you
I think... Wait, where's
You
the
wanna
bedroom?
do
Oh,
in your-
it's back here.
and a seating area and like this.
No, that's...
That's not that bad. Well, the butterflies are.
I hate the butterflies.
Yeah.
And they're everywhere. What's this?
What is that? Is that a spa?
You have in this bathroom a built-in room just for massaging.
Oh, another bedroom. Oh, with a...
Bedroom foyer, you have this little table, which is all mirrors and kind of jagged edges, triangles, cutouts. Very interesting piece. I really, really like how it looks, actually, and it fits this space very well. But probably the most unbelievable thing on the second floor of this hotel room is in here. I'm not talking about this door. That takes you back into the hall. It's a second entrance for this hotel room since we're on the second floor. Instead,
Alright, whatever.
the salt room. Ah,
Salt?
yes.
What's a salt room?
Sauna kind of thing.
Oh,
I think. It looks like it from here. Well,
yeah.
I don't know.
A salt
The
room?
salt room. What's the matter? You don't have one? Before you enter this room,
I think there's a good reason I don't
Yeah,
have one.
because I don't own $100,000 crappy hotel room with pill art all over the place.
you turn this little switch on the outside to turn on the salt. Then you come in here and apparently salt particles start to fill the room and you sit back and relax and it's...
I'm gonna look up what a salt room is.
He just said it, but yeah,
I wanna look up.
so
like,
it's not a
exactly.
sauna. It's a
Give me all right, hold on.
halotherapy is an alternative treatment that involves breathing salty air. Oh, so it's one of those alternative medicines. Oh, I hate those.
You know, I don't like those.
Anyway,
supposed to help with your allergies or... Rich people have a sauna. Wealthy people have a salt room. And by the way, one thing I love about the salt room, in addition to the fact that it merely exists, is little designs on the walls. If you look close,
oh no.
so you can see imprinted on the walls, you have like a butterfly on one wall and...
Oh yes, another butterfly.
Oh, that looks like,
I mean, like the butterflies.
you know, Jurassic Park. That the mosquito that's inside a ball of amber.
The Jurassic like bugs.
It looks like this thing. I'm not even. Okay,
I can't see it.
I know,
It's
I
not on
know.
your screen.
But you know that mosquito that's in amber? That's like a fossil.
No, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Looks like that, and it looks horrible. You know,
Yeah, it doesn't look
who
very
wants
good.
to be in a salt room and see this?
No one really cares how you enter a bathroom. 2 different ways.
And so that's the empathy suite at the Palms Casino Resort in Los...
Alright, that's it. Final thoughts?
I give that a half a cookie out of 6 mountains.
I give it a 3 out of 10. Okay, 4 out of 10. It
Yeah, I
has
give it a 5.
no, a 3. It doesn't. Like, looking back on the bar.
It's just I would give it a 4, but I think back on the bar. Yeah.
Let's look up the cool features. Yeah, the TV's pretty cool.
Yeah. The outside bar.
Yeah, the bar on the outside. Oh, and the iPad that you can
Oh yeah,
like
the
use
iPad was pretty cool,
features.
yeah.
And what else was there?
And then there was, no pools. Well, it's just a pool, you know.
Oh yeah, the pool. Yeah, the pool's pretty cool because you can look out on the outside and
It was kind of ruined by the polka dots.
yeah, but still, it's a good idea, ruined by idiocy,
Yeah.
to say the least. But yeah, it was not done the bad stuff. Everything else, and well, the rooms are decent, ruined by the butterflies. And yeah, it sucks.
There you go. 3 out of 10.
But
Worst hotel room ever.
no hate to Doug DeMuro. You know, he's just saying his dishonest opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, horrible hotel room. Would recommend. And
To anyone who has bad taste in hotel rooms.
would recommend to delusional people.
Or mentally challenged people. Or rich people. Who are normal rich people. Because every normal rich person is blinded by how much money they have.
Now we're gonna go now. So, bye everyone. See you next time.